And we are back from the break. Let's go ahead and try out the Sword of Ruin and see what it does. I'm going to save first. Because I believe that when you get uncursed, the weapons are just unequipped. But I could be wrong. Oh no, the Sword of Ruin is cursed! Alright, so can we tell what that did? I don't see any obvious drops in stats. So let's go out and get into a combat. Because it could, like, confuse you or something. What am I doing? I have the powers of Whistle! That feels like it's more of an axe than a sword. Cursed and cannot move. Well... 3 experience points, 4 gold coins, slime drops a treasure chest. Elmandretta opens it up. What? It contains a medicinal herb. Medicinal herb is put in the bag for safekeeping. Okay, is that something that is sometimes in effect? Yes. Okay. So, is that worth it? It might be. And we do have Sheen. It's very expensive. Okay. You know what? I think that might be worth it in some cases. It does remove your ability to switch between weapons, yes. But if I get into a boss fight where I'm just up against a single enemy, and it does a lot more damage, that might be worth it. That risk of occasionally not being able to move, but being able to do a lot of damage? Did I? Is that the water? Or did I miss an item over here? Alright, that's the water. Okay. I think it's the water, like, going through the trees. Alright, it's not too bad. Let's go to Romaria real fast. Hopefully that's action cancel on attack only and not other actions. It's gonna be everything. I'm putting money on it being just a chance of occasionally you can't move, no matter what you're doing. Friend of yours just bought Baldur's Gate 2 in a big box. It's so cool looking. Not a fan of the game. Much prefer the first game, but that box is so cool. Nice. I also prefer the first game. I talked about it a lot during my LP of both the original, well, I didn't actually play the original. I only played the Enhanced Edition. Never mind. But I talked about it a lot in that they broke certain rules because of the fact that in any situation, any fight that you get into, you could basically save the game, get into the fight, figure out what the enemies have, like what spells the wizards put up, load back up, and just counteract those spells. Like, if you get into a fight with a wizard, and you're like, okay, there's a wizard, I'm going to have all my people fire arrows at them. Oh, stone skin. That's unfortunate. load back up. All right, gonna magic missile them instead. And so they had all of the wizards, just like every single time you get into a fight, they automatically put up like half a dozen protection spells to like basically make them immune to everything. And you have to get the random chance of Dispel Magic or one of the other similar spells off on them to be able to do anything. And I despise that design. That's bad. Being able to get into a fight, reload, know what you're then going to face, and plan accordingly for a computer game is perfectly fine. Like, that is how you do it. You can't do that in tabletop RPG, and you just got to deal with it in that. But in a computer game, yeah, just people can reload. It's fine. Like, I mean, if I go in and fight one of the bosses in this game and I die, I now have all of the knowledge of what they can do, and I can think, okay, I need, like, aerofoil earrings equipped to reduce the wind damage because they keep spamming powerful wind magic and killing me. That's strategizing in a computer game. Yeah, mage fights are extremely difficult in that game because they put up half a dozen protections automatically that is impossible to do in the tabletop. It's disgusting. Anyway, Monty. Alright, so Prestidigitator is still the strongest. There is another green dragon around. We got Cruel Claw and Wildfire already. Yeah, I would say they're pretty powerful. Still more slimes to get. Hocus Poker. There are no others. It's just Mike, and I guess it's got to be Magic Mike. Kaboom, Multi-Heal, Zing, and Kazing. 156 max MP isn't great, but that's not too bad. Cure Slime is pretty strong. Full Heal, Tingle, and Buff. Elysium Bird does have multi-heal. Got Beaker and Cronus. I don't know if we've picked up anyone else of Nate. Oh, She-Slime. Sheila. There are two others. We have Frizzle, Zapple, and Egg On. I'm guessing that the next one we get is just going to be stat increases. That's pretty good. All salty about the chain contingency spell. It's not even, they're not even doing chain contingency. They're doing regular contingency, and it doesn't work that way. With Baldur's Gate, you gotta love every mage having mirror image. It's not, yeah, and it's not just mirror image. It's like mirror image, stone skin, globe of invulnerability. You know, I mean, like it's basically this block of spells that makes them immune to everything. And the only way that you can deal with that is to cast Dispel Magic or the other spell that I forget that's exclusive to the game that specifically takes down those protections. But it's all a random chance of affecting them. And it's bad. In a normal tabletop, they have to cast all those spells one at a time, or they may be lucky and have a contingency, in which case they'll get one of those up. And it's only one, instantly. Mordenkainen's Destruction too, but that's a much higher level spell. There's like, I mean, Dispel Magic is 3rd level, and there's another one, like Thrust or something. I don't remember even what it is, because it's unique to the game. It's like 3rd or 4th level, or maybe 5th or something like that. It's lower level than Destruction. I don't think it's a greater Dispel, no. Only ever finished Baldur's Gate 2 once and you thought you simply sucked? No. I mean, the game, like... The game is basically... Even if you play, like, the Enhanced Edition on the core rules, where it's, like, specifically supposed to be matching the core rules of D&D, like, there's the Red Dragon in there that has, like, 500 hit points or something like that, which is way more hit points than a dragon can have in 2E. You'd expect the big bad evil guy to have all these spells precast, but not every random mage bandit. Except the BBEG can only do that if they know that you're coming and they know moments before you get there. Because again, most of those spells are 1 round duration, and you can only cast 1 of them per round. You might be able to have a contingency with 1 of them, but oftentimes by the time you're getting the 4th one up, you've drained half the duration of the first one you cast. That's one of the downsides of that kind of thing. And that's kind of how you have a way around those guys. Like, in a tabletop situation, it is extremely unlikely that you will encounter the villain spellcaster with all of those things up. Just because they can't. They can't. It's impossible. And usually it'll be a situation where, like, the Dungeon Master will have some idea of what the players will do and plan accordingly, knowing that you're gonna, that the players might be likely to rush in with their fighters. Have them put out, have the boss with a stone skin already cast kind of thing. And really all that does is have a round of actions where the players then need to revise their strategy. That's good. That's how it should work. I think you played Baldur's Gate 2 EE on easy and was struggling a lot. Currently playing Baldur's Gate 1 on normal and have problems with stuff like wyverns and poison, but nothing you remember Baldur's Gate 2 being. Yeah. It's not great in my opinion. I'll try Harvest Moon again. Now, I will also say that part of the problem produced... it's okay damage. I think Hypno Whip is better. Part of the problem, like, Baldur's Gate went for real-time combat, which kind of breaks D&D. It's not designed for real-time combat. What the heck, you jerk? How dare you run? I almost killed you. 1,156 experience points, 72 gold coins. So basically, like, they made the game real-time, which creates all kinds of problems with the rules. And so a lot of the things that they then did are direct responses to making it real-time. Like, the fact that in most situations, like, a mage cannot properly screen themselves in real time is an actual problem for real time. So one of the things that they ended up having to do is give the wizards all these extra protections so that you can't just go around the screening groups and attack the wizards directly. Howdy, Palador. How's it going? Okay, I think I've seen all the die numbers now. I was hoping that one of them would do something, and I don't think they do anything at all. I'm a little disappointed by that, actually. Yeah, ship is there. Baldur's Gate was your first touch to anything D&D related, so you did not know it was supposed to be turn-based? Personally, you like your RPGs turn-based? I mean, like, part of it would be switching between real-time wandering around into turn-based, which could be a problem. Okay, I need to swap weapons. Let's go with the Blizzard Blade. And I will Falcon Slash, Monster Pylon, Hypno Whip, and Good Crackle. Oh, Gold Digger. No, that's a different enemy type. All right. I thought these were Magmalices. Okay. What do we... Okay, hurls a brow. Rude. Yeah, I can still Falcon Slash. Monster Pylon is still good. Propeller Blade. And let's... multi-heal. Okay. Don't get any of those off. 258 experience points, 4,301 gold coins. All right, those are the gold golems of this game, or the improved goodie bags. Okay, probably stick with the Flame Tang Boomerang then. Elmadred obtains an Iron Mask, 657 gold coins, and 3 doses of strong medicine. Umbras, oh. No whacking, bad. Monster Pylon for sure. I think with the purple, it's making the gold diggers not look gold. It makes them look red. So Crackle didn't work so well. Let's go with Boom. Web and Sleep are so useful in Baldur's Gate 1, though a caster is worth their weight in gold. Yeah, those are good. As they should be. Then again, Baldur's Gate 3 is turn-based, and you couldn't get into it at all. You don't know why, but you have a soft spot for something like Pool of Radiance on DOS. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think Pool of Radiance is great. Well, I mean, reddish from the purple haze, you know, changing the red of them, but I don't know, they look red to me, so. And technically, brown is a shade of orange. Each party member receives 789 experience points, 2,204 gold coins. All right, I gotta look these guys up. Oh yeah, that's a lot more gold here. The gaudiest of golems with bodies that are built from bricks of pure gold. Excuse me? They drop a fortune when defeated and are targeted by greedy adventurers after a big payday. That seems like the description of straight-up gold golems, not gold diggers, which I think are new. I don't think I've seen them in any of these games before. Also, 3,072 gold coins. You can see the effect of the difficulty setting, reducing that gold. All right, let's get on the boat. Actually, let's go up here and get this goodie. Let's Kazap. Let's Hypno Whip, and let's Cassids. They were in the original game, but no other, you believe? They were, Gold Diggers were in the original of this? Maybe I didn't encounter them, I don't know. First time playing Pool of Radiance, you stumbled into the final boss area at, like, level 2. Did not go well. Gave it another try and enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, so that's one of the... I think it's actually a fun, good thing about Pool of Radiance, that they don't, you know... It's not like you're moving through areas where everything is blocked off until you do the first thing to prevent you, you know, to, like, scale everything with your levels. It is really a case where you could just beeline right for the boss and... will likely get your butt totally killed, but 838 experience points, 261 gold coins. I may just not have encountered them in my original playthrough, or I'm just not remembering them. That is also a possibility. Elmadred obtains a Seed of Luck, 2 medicinal herbs, and a diamond. And some healing. Tried playing the 3rd edition of Pools of Radiance, but unfortunately, or rather fortunately, it didn't seem to work on modern computers well. I have not really heard anything good about that one. Bye, sea slimes. That's wise. Yes, heal before you've taken any damage. Good call. Good call. Let's Flame Breath. Hypno Whip. And Crackle. Oh, nice. Stealthy got distracted, as you do. $453 experience points, 66 gold coins. Stealthy reaches level 33. Alright, 4 hit points, 3 MP, 4 strength, 5 resilience, 5 stamina, 6 agility, 2 wisdom, and 4 luck. Elmandred obtains a flame shield and a ruby wristband. Yeah, let's go ahead and take these guys out now. Bonk. I mean, I think real-time or turn-based, it's... To a certain extent, it's 6 of one, half dozen of the other in terms of, like, actual gameplay. But... the games will play very differently, and different types of play will work better for those different games. Like, you play the games differently, and you need to have a system that works for that type of gameplay, and I don't think the AD&D rules works for real-time. You need to make your own thing. Ow, my face. Ow, double my face. Stealthy's gonna die. Stealthy is dead. Ow. 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 Elmandretta is dead. Well... I don't really have a great ability to heal right now. Focus Pocus restores the caster's MP after each turn for a while. No, that is definitely not good. Alright, Staff of Resurrection on Elmandretta. Let's see if that works. If it doesn't... Yep. Alright. Party is wiped out. Is it going to let me retry the fight? No, it is not. Alright, continue from the autosave, that's fine. We just basically go back to after the previous fight that we were on. That's fine. We don't lose any money. Did see something up there. Let's see if we see the same thing. No, we do not. Good. Yeah, those guys are pretty awful. Sometimes there's just really nothing you can do about them. I should have kazapped, though. I will definitely be staying at the inn when we get to Cantlin. $509 experience points, 76 gold coins. Let's see what we got here. There is a monster nearby to be wrangled, and no treasures, so just the monster. Oh, there it is. I bet it's a gold digger. It seems to be wary of you. Almudretta calms the monster with a soothing voice and tells it about Monty's monster menagerie. It looks delighted to have a new place to call home. The monster gleefully hurries off to go and greet Monty. Upon meeting up with Monty, the monster is given a new lease of life and a new name too, Goldie Rocks. Wonder how good he will be. Yeah, those, oh, alright. You know what? No, that's a little too, that's going a little too far. Let's not do that. Monster Pylon, let's go for Propeller Blade against you, and Crackle. Stealthy starts to tell a spooky story, and Seelan gets creeped out. It's not ideal. Excellent. Gold Digger attacks. Monster Pylon, Propeller Blade, and let's go with Kafriz. Stealthy chuckles lewdly, and, you know, as you do. 240 damage. Excellent. I should do that earlier, actually. 787 experience points, 2,198 gold coins. Alright, well, let's check out this island, which definitely will have absolutely nothing on it, of course. Why would this conspicuous island in the corner have anything on it? Bonk. $644 experience points, 59 gold coins. But yeah, those squid enemies, when they want to attack, when they want to really kill you, they can do so. Almudretta obtains a Seat of Wisdom and a Seat of Defense. Very nice. What do we got down here? Group of ghouls. Right, I should have Kassized, not Kafrizzed, whatever. Well, one of them's gonna die. I was hoping all of them would die, but you know. Call for backup. Oh! Voodoo Gooder. Nice crit. And it was nice of him to bring me some more experience points. 1,792 experience points, 122 gold coins. What are we looking at in terms of levels coming up? Alright, Seelan will be going up next. It'll be a little while, though. Sanctum. There is a monster. There's one more treasure left. Ooh, neat little window. Ah, there we go. Almudretta calms the monster with a soothing voice and tells it about Monty's monster menagerie. Slooper stuff! The monster happily heads off to go and greet Monty. Upon meeting up with Monty, the monster is given a new lease of life and a new name too, Abagoo. Sheila is over the moon, and now they've got more she-slime pals. Alright. So, decent stat increases. Power of friendship makes Sheila mightier than ever. The goddess biddeth thee welcome unto the sanctum, here, her most hallowed sanctuary. Here we venerate the rainbow, created by the sanctum, sacred union of rain and sun.
It is said that the bridge of the rain's bow shall appear only to those chosen by Rubis, our benevolent creator. They must go bearing the gifts of rain and sun in each hand. Now go thee forth and seek out both rain and sun.
Elmondretta examines the ground at her feet. What? It's a mini-medal! Elmondretta obtains a mini-medal! I forgot to turn in the other one. Oh no. Iugra is. Stealthy was a thief first and became a gadabout. And Seelan started out as a priest and is now a sage. So no. Two of the characters have changed. Iugra I'm waiting to get maxed out in the class. Well, I'm waiting for all of them, too. Thief is one of the easiest classes, or fastest classes, to max out. They level fast, number one. Number two, they max out all of their skills at 33, whereas most of the others are in the 40s. Which kind of sucks. So we still have a little ways to go. I think it's 43 for Gadabout. Pretty sure it's 45 for Sage. And it's 44, 45 for Beastmaster. Or Monster Wrangler, I should say. Alright, still gonna have a little difficulty getting to Cantlin. Gotta walk around. Yeah, the Gadabout is going to be a second sage. Okay, back up. That's fine. And I'm thinking... Oh, that's annoying. I'm thinking of turning Iugra into a martial artist after this as well. Did I send the Beastmaster through the portal of time? Not yet. Not yet. 1792 experience points, 122 gold coins. A ghoul drops a treasure chest. Elmondretta opens it up. What? It contains a cloak of evasion. Cloak of evasion is put into the equipment bag for safekeeping. Howdy, Clouth Warthog. How's it going? Elmondretta obtains 2 doses of strong medicine. Let's kazap them, because I hate those guys. Tentaculars are terrible. Hypno Whip. Oh my. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. Okay, good. That's good. Phew. Hoo 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 hoo. 1,061 experience points, 273 gold coins. There was a pretty big chance that Elmondretta was going to hit everyone. 1,757 gold coins and a rune staff, 782 gold coins. Very nice. Elmondretta obtains 2 Dazzle Me Knots, 2 Moonwort Bulbs, and a Seed of Life. Oh, hello. Oh boy. Nice crit. Wow. Stealthy tried to make eyes at Oh no, that's not good. Good. Phew. Phew. Group of enemies are defeated. 155 experience points, 42 gold coins. Get inside, please. Shrine of the Spirit. Hello.
I absolutely hate smelly old humans. All except Ortega, that is. He's lovely. I just know he'll give the Lord of the Underworld the thrashing he deserves.
But, I'm Ortega's daughter. No treasures here, huh? Oh, well, okay. To be fair, there's more. Hello? Anybody home? Knock, knock.
Hi there. I'm the fairy who used to work for Rubis, by the way.
Excuse me? I can't see you. You're actually glowing like Rubis usually does.
And it was me who called out to you the day you turned 16.
Oh! It wasn't Rubis herself.
Rubis had enough on her plate back then, so I decided to step in and help out.
Well, that was nice, I guess. Is she okay with it?
Honestly, I think I might have actually been a bit blunt with you that day. Sorry about that.
That's fine.
No hard feelings? Anyway, you're here now, and that's what matters.
Indeed it is. Do you have anything good for me? Because I'd like some goodies. I am on a quest for goodies, and that is the most important thing in my life right now. Goodies. I mean, I guess defeating it, whatever, darkness, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But goodies, more important.
Now, listen to me very carefully.
Okay, I'm listening. I'm ready to take down where the goodies are.
If you're to stand a chance of reaching the Lord of the Underworld, then you'll need help from Rubis.
Okay. Is she going to provide help in the form of goodies?
Unfortunately, Zoma currently holds her prisoner, and that's where you come in.
This doesn't sound like I'm getting goodies. At least not right away. I want goodies now.
She's trapped on the top floor of a spire, locals know as the Tower of Rubis. It stands in a small aisle to the north.
I mean, I've been there. I thought about going up there and doing stuff, but... seemed like effort.
First, you'll need to find the fairy flute.
Got it.
Once you have it, you'll be able to awaken Rubis and free her from Zoma's clutches.
I kind of feel like maybe this place should have been earlier in my trip to this land. Just saying.
Oh my, you already have the fairy flute. Well, that makes things simple.
Exactly.
Now then, let me give you this stuff.
Ooh.
You humans do like staves,
Oh.
don't you?
Oh, we do. Oh, you're okay. You're talking about something. Never mind. Elmadred obtains a Staff of Rain. I guess I get to be a rainmaker now.
When rain and sun, the twain do meet, the rain's bow shall a bridge complete. Well, fingers crossed this stuff ends up being of use.
Shouldn't you know that it will be? I'm just saying. Oh. Ooh. That's cute. Whee! What are you gonna do? What are you doing? What are you doing to me? Oh, full healing. I like free healing. The party's hit points and MP are restored. Can you do that every time I come here? Can we fly now? That would be really nice.
Take care anyway. You'll be fine, I'm sure.
Oh, I know.
I'll pray for your safety, just in case.
Unless I encounter some more tentaculars. Is it in the important item bag? No, it's not. It's in the equipment bag. The Staff of Rain. Rain clouds envelop a group of enemies, stopping them from casting spells when this is used as an item in battle. That doesn't sound great. Give her a break. She's just an intern. I don't know. Okay. Thanks, fairy lady. 2 treasures left. Where are the treasures? Treasures. There we go. Elmandretta examines the ground at her feet. What? It's a mini-medal. Elmandretta obtains a mini-medal. Okay. It's Snoop time. I was up there. Elmandretta examines the ground at her feet. What? It's a silver rosary. Elmandretta puts a silver rosary into the equipment bag. Yay. Any word on Zerfall's MS bike? Wait. Yeah, so let me get that answered first. So he's thinking, I think he was thinking it would be the 19th or the 26th, probably the 26th of July. I'll get on him and see if he can make an announcement before the end of the month. Today you learned staves is pronounced staves and not stavs. Stavs. So it can be pronounced staves or stabs. Stabs. It for me it depends on the situation. Kind of like route and route. Like it's a router, not a router. Like that's wrong. Router is double O in my opinion. But it's Route 66, you know. US Route 1. Wait. Hello. Another fairy. You want to join the party? We haven't had a fairy in our party.
You're Ortega's child, aren't you? I met him once, you know.
I got that impression. Yes.
I was ambushed by monsters and he came to my rescue. Ah, what a kind soul. I absolutely hate smelly old humans, all except Ortega, that is. He's lovely. Not quite sure what to think of you yet, though.
I'm lovely, too.
Anyway, back when I met him, Ortega said he had lost all his memories. Strange to imagine, but he might not recognize you even if you do find him again. Just do your best to help him out, all right? Then I'll have a reason to not hate you, smelly old human.
Wow. Wow. Language is neat, and vowels are extremely fungible. Man, I lost some hit points already. Stupid swamp. Might have mentioned this before, but the interesting thing when you're a non-native speaker who grew up on American entertainment, but was taught British English in school, so I guess you use both pronunciations. Yeah, I mean, you oftentimes will pick up a lot of that depending on... I mean, there's different pronunciations for various words across the United States, too. And you can pick those up through television and media. Same thing with British stuff. Like, British television is great, and I love it, so I definitely pick up some words and expressions and stuff through that. So, Padfoot... Merking calls her backup. Blasto. Elmandretta isn't affected. Good. Good. I'm glad that was, that failed. Bonk. $1,141 experience points, 108 gold coins. That's okay. Even within the country? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Like, that's what I was getting at. Very different pronunciations across the United States for some things. Elmandretta obtains a Dazzle Me Not. Elmandretta obtains a Seed of Stamina. Elmandretta obtains some special medicine. There was a thing, and like, American pronunciation was already pretty well established as American very early on, like the 1600s. I believe. Pretty sure. That's partly because America got colonized. America got colonized by a lot of different groups at the same time from a lot of different countries, but in terms of the English pronunciation, the English settlers, they settled in the midst of the Great Vowel Shift, so it kind of stopped here in the U.S. and continued in UK. So the U.S. kind of like is halfway through the Great Vowel Shift, whereas it completed in British English. But there was a comment back in the ow, rude. All right, let's go through that. Back in, I think, the 1600s, by a visitor from England, or it might have been somewhere else, I don't remember. I'm just coming over here to see if there is anything, and there is. Elmadred obtains an antidotal herb and a seed of strength, where they said that England had a wider variety of accents, from the truly awful to, like, the truly noble, whereas America had one, roughly one accent that's about in the middle of that. So basically kind of saying that you could go around, the UK and you'd come across accents that are just terrible and others that are great, and you go to the US, and the good news is that everyone's going to sound the same, and it's pretty average. That was basically what they were getting at. Alright, there's a city. Let's see if there's any goodies over here. Well, some pronunciation differences can just be, like, unfamiliarity. Like, Oregon versus Oregon. People in Oregon say Oregon. People outside of Oregon oftentimes will say Oregon, like the Oregon Trail. Just because they're more reading it and not necessarily knowing anyone from that region. Okay, kind of surprised that there's not really too much else out here. Alright. Well, let's go to Cantlin. Cantlin! Do we get a fight a golem? I want to fight a golem. We're not going to get a fight a golem. Alright, let's take a quick look at the map. There are not actually that many buildings, but there is an arena. Wanderer, thou findest thyself in the mighty walled city of Cantlin. Though if so moved, the lord of the underworld could surely tear down these battlements as a child teareth parchment. There is a monster to be wrangled nearby. No, I did not mean to Padfoot. 6 treasures. Elmadred peeks inside the pot. Elmadred obtains 67 gold coins. Curse you for being asleep, sir. So I'm gonna avoid... Oh, hello. Eep! Elmadred calms the monster with a soothing voice and tells it about Monty's monster menagerie. Thanks! The monster gleefully hurries off to go and greet Monty. Upon meeting up with Monty, the monster is given a new lease of life and a new name too, Lilith. Lucy is over the moon now. They've got more mini-demon pals. How far into the Alefgard Ocean did I sail? Not very far. I have not tried to, like, go out beyond the edge of the map yet. Alright. Decent boost to all stats. The power of friendship makes Lucy mightier than ever. That's probably as good as Lucy's gonna get. Is she loosey-goosey? Almudretta peers inside the pot. The barrel. What? It's a vial of unsealant. Almudretta puts the unsealant into the item bag. Oh. We can just cross right through there. Understood. Some buildings under construction there. Ow, 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 ow. My feet.
If thou wouldst fain cross over unto the great fiend's isle, thou wilt require 3 objects. Seek thee the Sunstone, the Staff of Rain, and the Sacred Amulet.
Oh, I don't have that yet. Just say Arkansas. Oh, God. The worst offender overall is probably Arkansas, though it's also kind of a meme in Japan how unpronounceable Massachusetts is in Japanese. Oh, man. I'd love to hear that.
When thou possessest all 3, get thee to the great sanctum on the southeastern isle. There wilt thou find thy way. Keep in mind that I have imparted upon thee, and thou shalt not falter.
Ow, my feet. Rude. Alright. Need to find more treasures. There we go. Almudretta peeks inside the pot. What? It's a seat of defense. Almudretta puts a seat of defense into the item bag. Almudretta examines the ground at her feet. What? It's a vial of oomph powder. Almudretta puts the oomph powder into the item bag. I want those treasure chests. There's 2 items left. That guy is asleep.
Yea, the people who live in such a terror of the Lord of the Underworld's wrath that they are become cowed and listless.
Okay, don't need anything from you right now. Let's see what we've got in here. Let's go ahead and snooze the ad break temporarily. Is this Dragon Warrior 3 from the GBA remake? It is. It does utilize things that were brought into 3 from the GBA, but also the SNES. I'm not sure which came first. I think it was a GBA. Or a Game Boy Color. Almudretta takes a quick look inside the bag. Almudretta obtains 214 gold coins. So there's still 2 items left. Not going to go in there just yet. Alright. Oh wait, I haven't been in here.
Whilst in Cantlin, thou mayst hear of a strange tale or 2. One such story concerneth a group of Rubis's devotees, said to reside somewhere beyond the mountains to the south. Shouldst thou wish to learn more, the priest in the shrine down there will doubtless be able to enlighten thee.
Okay. Snoop. Oh. Oh, I didn't even notice that little pile of dirt. Almudretta examines the ground at her feet. What? It's a prayer ring! Almudretta puts the prayer ring into the item bag. Oh, so the SNES one was first. Oh, okay. Not seen many dragons, Ald or otherwise here? That's why we have to quest for them. Yeah, I played the SNES version, Super Famicom, on my channel. That's the version that I played. I might play the Game Boy Color at some point. We'll see. I do own it. Oh. Almudretta examines the ground at her feet. What? It's a mini-medal. Almudretta obtains a mini-medal. Excellent. Dragons should just be around, not quest items. Well, but then it would be dragons all around rather than Dragon Quest. They have peppers here. What? It's a leather kilt! Almudretta puts the leather kilt into the equipment bag. Well met, friend. Who standeth before thee, thou askest? Why, 'tis I, Galen, the doughty bard of wide renown. Mine instrument? Why, 'tis of course the lyre, but alas, my most precious harp of all languished in the home of my much-missed mother and father. Though beautiful indeed, the sound of my beloved lyre of ire doth seem to irk the monsters of the wild most fiercely. Thus I was compelled to go abroad without it. But I have it. Okay. Good. No items here. I'm guessing these are all going to be like shops in one. Ooh. Gimme.
Does that sword perchance take thy fancy?
It does.
Scant is known about it, save for the fact it was created long, long ago.
Okay, so gimme.
Even the metal used to craft it is an absolute mystery.
Probably Zenithium or a Halcyon. Gimme. Howdy, Sealan. How's it going?
I had, at a point, considered using it in the construction of the great statue I seek to animate, but it was not to be. Should thou wishest to take it, then relieve me of the object by all means. I have no use of it now.
Good. Almudretta obtains the broken blade. That's mine now. You can't have it back. Finders keepers. Almudretta looks at the bookshelves. What? It's a copy of fail as a 4-letter word. Almudretta puts a copy of fail as a 4-letter word into the item bag. Almudretta looks at the bookshelves. What? It's a copy of the Champion's Code. Almudretta puts a copy of the Champion's Code into the item bag. Almudretta looks at the bookshelves. What? It's a copy of the Eureka Moment. Almudretta puts a copy of the Eureka Moment into the item bag. Almudretta looks at the bookshelves. What? It's a copy of Prim's Primer. Almudretta puts a copy of Prim's Primer into the item bag. Almudretta looks at the bookshelves. What? It's a copy of Being a Better Person. Almudretta puts a copy of Being a Better Person into the item bag. There's 2 more items. We do have an ad break coming up very shortly. To what end shall we till the fields? We shall surely be slaughtered ere harvest time. It mattereth not what we do. Whoop. Especially when even the great Ortega was powerless to call forth the winds of change.
Alas and alack, though he was born into this world but yesterday, our poor and wretched child, oh how will you fare against life's many hardships? What is more, since a chance meeting with a warrior named Ortega, he hath been musing on the possibility of someday wielding a blade. Oh, goddess, pray watch over my boy.
Didn't you say he was born yesterday?
One look was all it took to know how mighty a warrior thou art. Pray tell, how many monsters hast thou slain? Mayhap I too will one day be strong enough to engage them in combat, though I cannot imagine ever being as strong as that other great warrior.
What? It's a set of training togs. Almudretta puts the training togs into the equipment bag, and we have just ruined his future training. What? It's a party dress. Almudretta puts a party dress into the equipment bag. It's mine now. Can't have it back. Imagine your players going through all bookcases and stealing people's random books. I mean, they try. I know Solus would do that. Alright. Have we been in this building up here? I don't know that we have. I think we have, but let's double check. Yes, we have. Alright. Only other building is the arena. No monsters nearby. 3 treasures. Elmadred appears inside the barrel. What? It's a pouch of musk. Elmadred puts musk into the item bag. Alright, we will talk to people after the break, but let's get the items first. If we can find where they are. There we go. Elmadred peeks inside the pot. Elmadred obtains 384 gold coins. Elmadred peeks inside the pot. What? It's a seed of stamina. Elmadred puts a seed of stamina into the item bag. Okay. So we have a new arena that we will participate in. But first, let's go ahead and get a save. It is about time for us to take a short break. For those watching on YouTube, we will be back with the next episode. For those watching on Twitch, don't go anywhere, because we will be continuing momentarily.